Hello everyone, this is Aaron Richardson and this is my Module 9 Video Reflections blog. Question number 1. How do titles and transitions enhance your work? Titles, of course, add information to the work. They give the viewer a sense of what's going on without having to try to figure it out themselves. It makes it a little more professional. Transitions, they're just what their name implies. They're transitions. They help the video flow better instead of it being choppy and going from one scene to another, unless that's the effect you're looking for. Question number 2. What are the best transitions that you have discovered so far? The best transitions that I have discovered, and I have been using video editing software for a long time now. In my opinion, the very best transitions you can use is just the very simplest one, which is depending on what program you're using. I think Pinnacle uses what's called a fade in and out, but mostly I use it on Adobe Premiere, and that's called just a cross dissolve, which is basically the same thing. It's just really simple, but the most professional looking. Number 3. How did Renaissance artists advertise? Well, according to this assignment, they advertise rulers, Jesus, and other native lands. Software advertisement. They used paintings. The way the artists advertised back in the day was they used paintings because they didn't have any other technology to use. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. What symbols reoccur in Renaissance art as a form of advertising? Well, there's a lot of Renaissance art that has symbols of religion. There's a lot of religious references, advertising religion. There's also a lot of advertisement symbolically of sex. Also, there are some others. There's some UFOs in some of them that depict like aliens and stuff like that. So that's also pretty interesting. That's a symbol that I guess the artists were advertising back in the day. Question number 5. What problems did you encounter when making your travel advertisement? I didn't really encounter any problems. I guess just the most challenging thing was getting stuff that wasn't going to be copyright infringement. And my voiceover, which I've never done a voiceover before. Even though I've done a lot of stuff, I've never done that, so I wasn't really sure how to do it, but it worked the first time I tried it, so that's good. Question number 6. How did you resolve these problems? I just took my time with it. Question number 7. How would you rate your travel video on a scale of 1 to 10? Explain why. My travel video, I'd say, would get at least a solid 7. The reason is because I don't think any video can ever get like a 10. There's no completely perfect video. I think you can always get better. And a 9 would be a little bit too much. 8 maybe, but I think a 7 because I didn't really. I mean, to be honest, I didn't make it as best as I could have. So I'm not going to give myself a really good score when I know I could have done better. And that's all, folks. So thank you for tuning in, and this is my Module 9 Reflections blog. See you next week. Peace.